Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the channel. Come in here so you can see me. Today my other package arrived for the front end of my truck to be able to hopefully correct this rubbing issue that I have. And also I did receive, now that was pretty quick. It was just on Monday, I believe I was talking to them, and I already have my replacement parts from Traxxon to get my topside creeper replaced and fixed up. And also get this, they want to have this top portion, like I said before, they want that part back just so they can send it to research and development, R&D, and make sure everything is good with it as far as manufacturing and everything else. You know, as I had said before, that pin is misaligned and just some hardware up front, but other than that, it is good to go. I have well, I haven't, my son has used it, and he has watched TV on it. Actually, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you will see him sitting up on the top of my topside creeper watching some television. So one thing that excuse me, sorry, one thing that I failed to mention on Monday, my son and I did go look at another channel project. I don't know if this one's going to work out. I'm hoping eventually we can possibly make a deal, but you know, one of you guys commented it's a diesel Volkswagen Jetta. No, it's not a Volkswagen Jetta, but it is a diesel. Yeah, that's all I really want to say. I may, if I can't find something that is as clean as this one is, and I may turn to you guys and have you give me some help if you know of anything that's in your area for sale. I am scouring Marketplace, and Google is about the only place, or you know, just do a Google search, is about the only place I can actually find one of these vehicles, because they are just becoming so, I don't know if you want to say rare or hard to find. They were only made, I believe it was either 78 or 79, maybe 80, but they only made them up until 83 from what I've saw. But I tell you what, it is a cool little vehicle. Notice how I said vehicle. I don't want to give it away by saying car, truck, SUV, whatever. But I want you guys to be surprised. I'm very stoked to be able to do this. Hopefully, you know, my son and I can work together. Not hopefully, my son and I are going to work together on this project, because it is going to be not only a channel project for me, it's going to be his first vehicle that he drives when he turns 16. He's 13 years old now, and you know, he's just wanting to get something to work on from now until the time he turns 16, and have a nice little reliable vehicle to drive back and forth to school, work, or what have you. As far as work, he won't have to work. He'll work for me, just like he did all summer long. And I'm stoked. I really am stoked to be able to try and find one of these. Like I said, for right now, I want to kind of keep it under my hat. And if I need help, I will turn to you guys and ask for some help. But for right now, I've got kind of a line on two of them. But one of them, I don't want to come up to the price that this guy's asking, and he doesn't want to come down to the price that that I want to pay. It is very clean, but there's just a lot of little things that's going to need to be done. So I guess in my own mind, to make it reliable for you know, the individual, my son, to drive. So I need to look out for his safety and our wallets, so we don't end up dumping a bunch of money into it. But as far as a clean Ohio vehicle, I gotta stop myself because I want to say something else. It is a very clean Ohio vehicle. So anyway, that's about all farther I'm going to go with that, because I am super stoked to be able to get it here and show you guys what I'm going to be dealing with. Anyway, it's going to be a cool, fun project. So it is raining, it is dark, and I'm out here working in the rain in the dark. So I already have my front tires off on both sides. What I have come up with to hopefully take care of this, and yes, I need to get things put away and cleaned up. That's going to the scrap pile, because that heater is junk. I've tried it a couple of times, tried cleaning, but it's just not going to work out for me. So ladder just kind of waiting Gonna put it away as soon as I take down my Christmas lights, and then I need to find a home for my topside creeper. You know, I told you I had some ideas with it as far as making it more user-friendly as far as storage purposes, and I'm going to do that too. I don't know what they have. Jackson has sent me in a box, so we'll open that up here in just a little bit and find out what's in there too. I'm thinking it's just that, but she said something about that she might send something else out to me too, so we'll see if it's in there and go from there. Anyway, this is what I come up with to hopefully take care of my rubbing issue. I do not like spacers whatsoever, but I think for this purpose it'll be fine. When I say I don't like spacers, what I don't like is when you're running the great big thick spacers, the bolt-on where they have their own studs in them. I have ran those one time, and it was on one of my Jeeps. I had a, I think I've told you in the past, I had a Jeep XJ, and I was running a, basically it was a bolt pattern conversion on it, and it was a spacer. It was about a, about 1.5 inch spacer or something like that. And the only reason I ran that is because I wanted to run the new Rubicon wheels on that Jeep, and the factory wheels. I think I have some pictures of it. If I do, I'll put them in here. I don't think I have, no, never mind, because I don't have any pictures of it with the Rubicon wheels. The only pictures I have is with the steel D windows, so never mind. Anyway, when I first got it, I wanted to run those wheels, so I was running a bolt conversion, or you know, a bolt pattern or lug pattern conversion, whatever you want to call it, and that was about 1.5 inch spacer, I believe, because it needed to completely engulf the stud and then have the studs turned so I could run that bolt pattern as far as the Rubicon, whatever it was at that point in time. I have no idea now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these spacers on and then put the wheel back on, and then hopefully this will take care. I got 4 of them. I'm not necessarily going to put them on the back right now. It's only 1/2 inch, but I'm hoping that will help alleviate that rubbing issue on the passenger side. And then that still gives me plenty of threads for the factory style, and I did order a set of these too, a factory style lug nut, to be able to have good thread engagement onto the stud, because it's just a factory steel wheel. It's not like it's an thicker aluminum wheel. So, and this is the style you need also to be able to put these factory center caps on, because they lock within that taper right there, just like that. So I wanted to pick up a set of these. These were like $19, 20 bucks for the set of 32 lug nuts. And then the spacers were like $35 for the set of 4. You don't necessarily need a set of 4. I just went with a set of 4 just because of sometimes my own anal retentiveness. I want to put them on the back too, so everything sits the same. But I don't know that I'm really going to worry about putting them on the back, just because of it's only 1/2 inch. Why worry about it? But they were 34 bucks, or I think 24 bucks. So I went ahead and spent the extra 10 bucks and got all 4 of them. So, like I said, this will have good thread engagement still, you know, with the steel wheel. So that makes me happy, you know, with that, once that goes into the wheel. Because it's just, like I said, it's just a factory stamped steel wheel. So right now, I am going to get these on, and then we'll do a steering lock and see if they rub or not. All right, with that done, you can see I have, grab a light, I have good thread engagement still on the lugs. And then also, there's my wife. She's looking very beautiful today. Can you turn around and say hi? She's in there baking still. I need to go in and help with. Everything is good to go as far as the rubbing issue is all taken care of. Still, there is good clearance. This is at full lock, and all is good. So very happy that that is not rubbing anymore. The only issue I have is that the center caps will still not go on. So I was under the impression that those were supposed to lock into the taper of that lug nut. These are a factory style lug nut from Amazon. They are not the factory lug nuts, but I tried to put one of the center caps on and I don't think there's enough lip left to be able to grab a hold, or maybe there's something different that holds those center caps on. I don't really know. I'm sorry, I just assumed that with this little piece right here that held on to the lug nut itself on that taper. Maybe the taper's not long enough, not real certain, but not really gonna worry about it right now. Just put these away and won't worry about running them. I did put these lug nuts on and got rid of the spikes because, I'm sorry, the spikes just look really kind of 16-year-old kid ridiculous just on them factory steel wheels. So if I can't run my center caps, then oh well, so be it. I got to get my back lug nuts changed is all I got to do. I'm not going to put, it's raining and I've been in the rain long enough today. Not at work, you know, we dodge raindrops at work, but here, just switching out those, putting those spacers in there. I'm not going to put spacers in the back right now. If I so choose to do so, I'll put them on in a later time. But this 1/2-inch spacer worked out really, really well. So if you have a Thurin steering assembly and you want to run you know, your factory wheels in the winter time, you won't be able to run 16s on the 2nd gen, but you'll be able to run some steel 17s or bigger. You know, if you're bigger, then you don't have to worry about it. If you're running 20s, like I said, a 4th gen factory 20s, then you won't need to worry about doing anything. So if you guys want links, I'll put links in the description for those spacers, but it, you know, it depends on your certain situation. You know what you want to do. One other thing I want to go of, I do apologize if you guys have purchased the headlights that I have in my truck or watched one of the videos. The ones I have are garbage. Like I had said in one of the previous videos, I had a thumbnail, you know, saying POS. You can see that one's all fogged up and this one is clear. They were given to me as a gift, like I had said before, for Father's Day. And they're ones I picked out, so it's nothing they did, it's everything I picked out. They're just a, you know, $100 headlight, I think $89 headlight, whatever they were, from Amazon. I'm actually gonna pull the link out of that video so you guys cannot order them anymore. So because they're garbage, I don't want you guys to buy something because I said I put them in my truck and then have them turn out to be garbage. So if you guys have already purchased them, I do apologize. And maybe you guys will have better luck than I did. So if you are, then that's awesome. But the set that I have are garbage. So I tried to adjust them. They won't adjust. All that little star thing does is just turn and turn and turn in the back. It doesn't do anything. Well, what I think I'm going to do is either get a traditional set of 2nd gen headlights, meaning the 2-piece that's supposed to be in there instead of the 1-piece, but I am going to stay with the black chrome feature like what those look like. They're just a traditional 2nd gen headlight that has the adjustable beam or lens in them, just like what's supposed to be in there from the factory. So anyway, let's get this box open and see what's inside there from Topside Creeper. I'm pretty certain it's just that top part, but I'm not 100% certain, so let's open it up and see what's inside. Cool. Wow. When they said they were going to send me out a complete replacement, they sent me out a complete replacement. What they have sent me is a complete replacement, which is pretty cool. It has the kickstand and all. on it right here. All I have to do is basically unbolt that, take this out of there, and I am good to go. Put my top piece on, here, and they do want, like I said, they do want that back. What I don't see is a return address label, so I'm gonna have to get with them. Also, what they sent me, I saw these on their website too, and she said she would send one of these out with me. Basically what this is a portable creeper for kneeling down on the ground. Put it in your vehicle. You're out and about and you need to work on something and you don't want to lay on the ground. This is, like I said, basically their portable creeper. It's about a 1/2 inch thick and it rolls up like so. There we go. It rolls up just like that for storage to keep in your vehicle. Put it under a seat, behind a seat, whatever you want to do. But I thought that's pretty cool, and it is also from Traction Company. Traction. I'm not sure how do you pronounce it. She said, but I don't remember. So, anyway, I think that's pretty much it for tonight. I got to get my rear lug nuts switched out and basically call it a night. So guys, I do appreciate you watching very, very much. I am growing closer to that 1,000 subscriber mark, so you're gonna want to stay tuned for that. Got some pretty exciting stuff coming for the upcoming season and hopefully through this winter season. So you're definitely going to want to be here for that 1,000 subscriber mark. Because it's going to be pretty significant for you guys. So anyway, hit that like button, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already done so, become part of the family, and we'll talk to you guys later on. Bye-bye.